Hello guys, in this video we are going to learn few interesting things and important too. We are going to learn some things that are frequently asked in our exams. For example, how to construct DFA, that is deterministic finite automata, or how to write down regular expression, or if any definition is given to you, how to list out the language or list out the strings that belongs to that language. Fine. So these are few frequently asked questions that had been frequently asked in the exams for 4 marks, 6 marks, 8 marks, and it is very interesting also to know. Fine. So in this particular video we are going to see how to construct DFA, how to write down regular expression, and how to list down the strings of the language for 0, 1. The set of the language given to us is 0, 1 such that every 0 is followed by 1. So this is our definition, that every 0 is followed by 1. So we will see in detail for this, so that if in exam you have been asked quite interchangeably, for example, if you are asked every 1 followed by 0 or every 0 followed by 1 1 followed by double 1 followed by triple 1, you will be easily able to give the answer. Fine. Now I hope you know what is RE and you know what is DFA. In case you don't know, we have seen the introduction videos, we have seen what is DFA, what is RE, what is the difference between DFA and NFA. We have already seen those things, and in case you want to learn that first, I will give the link in the description. You can go through that once, then you can come here. Okay, so I hope you know the basics. So in this video we are directly starting. So see, the definition given to us is, we have to, the language given to us is 0 and 1. This is the set of letters we are having, 0, 1, and what is given, that every 0 is followed by 1. Means whatever our language or set of strings will be, in all the strings the condition that should be satisfied is every 0 should be followed by 1. This is the simple condition given to us. So now 3 things are asked: DFA, RE, and list out the language strings. So if first of all we list out the strings, so which strings will be there? See, no other condition is given. The only condition is every 0 should be followed by 1, and there is no condition for 1. So whenever every 0 followed by 1, that means what? Whenever we are having 0, we should have 1 after that. Simple. This is the only condition given to us. So 0, 1 will belong to my language. Only 1? Yes. Because whenever we are having 1, there is no problem. Fine. 1 is alright. Then what else we will be having? Anything. Like we can have 0, 1, 0, 1. Fine. Because we just want that every 0 should be followed by 1. We can have 0, 1, 0, 1, 1. We can have 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. We can have 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. How many times it is? Fine. The only condition is every 0 should be followed by 1. Whenever there is 1 0, there should be 1. Fine. This is the simple thing that is given to us. Now what is the next thing? The next thing is, so this what we have done, we have listed out the language strings. These are the set of strings that belongs to my language with the condition that is given to me. Simple. Fine. Now the next thing is, okay, one more thing here. See, null will also be there. Null or epsilon. This is epsilon. Fine. Null or epsilon will also be part of my string, because in null also the only condition given to us is every 0 is followed by 1. That means whenever there is 0, it should be followed by 1. But if there is no 0, it is completely fine. So epsilon means nothing, neither 0 nor 1. So epsilon also should belong to my language. Fine. So these are some set of the strings. There can be infinite, but these are just some of the strings, example of the strings that belongs to my language. Now second thing is writing regular expression for this language. Writing regular expression in this case is very simple, because see, understand the thing, how to write the regular expression. Think the overall idea. The overall idea is, whenever there will be 1 0, there should be 1 1. Whenever 1 0 is there, 1 1 should be there followed by that 0. But there is no condition on 1. So what should be my regular expression? See, the mandatory thing is, whenever there is 0, there should be immediate 1 after that. And it can occur any times. So star. 0 1 whole star. Star means 0 1 together can occur infinite times. 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 1, it can occur infinite times, and there is no condition on 1. So I can have any number of ones before or after this. So 1 star, again here also at the end also 1 star. So this can be my regular expression, that is 1 star, 0 1 whole star, and again 1 star. Fine. So this can be my regular expression. Now the next thing is, and the last thing is DFA, that how to make DFA for this. So how to make DFA? We know how to make DFA. One will be, this is my starting symbol. Now whenever, see, this is one important thing that many students forget, that whenever epsilon, fine, whenever this epsilon or null is a part of my language, at that time always the starting symbol should be the accepting symbol. Got it? This is a simple thing. Epsilon is in my language, that means whenever we don't have anything, then also it should be accepted by my language. So whenever epsilon is a part of this, always our starting symbol will be our final state. Fine. So this is how we started. Now whenever, what my RE says, that whenever I am having 1, it is fine. See, and all are having star above that. Star means it can be there or cannot be there. 0 or more occurrences. Fine. So whenever I am having only one is accepted by my string. Fine. So whenever I am having only 1, then also it should be accepted by my language. Fine. Okay. Sorry. See. First of all, as I told, epsilon is there in my language. So the starting symbol should be the accepting symbol. And then 1 star. That means irrespective of how many numbers of 1 I am getting, it should always be accepted because there is no condition on 1. Fine. So when how many times 1 will be there, it will always be accepted because there is no condition on 1. Now the only condition is whenever there will be 0, there should be 1 1 after that 0. So whenever I am having 0, I will go to a state that is non-accepting state. Fine. Now when it will be accepted? Only when I will get 1 after this. Only when I will get 1 after this. Then I can make it accepted. Fine. So see, 0 1 is accepted. Yes. You can check it like that. Fine. 0 1 is accepted by here. 0 1. Yes. 1 is accepted. Yes. 0 1 0 1. So 0 1 0 1. Yes. Then 0 1 0 1 0. So in short, all of them, see, when we are having only 1 1, then we will get n number of 1s. Fine. So this our DFA is completed. We have drawn 0 and 1, the transition for 0 and 1 from this state, and from this state we have drawn the transition for 1, but no transition for 0 is there because after 1 0 we cannot have any other zeros. Fine. Because after 1 0 we cannot have consecutive 0. We should have 1. After 0 we should have 1. We compulsory should have 1. So this is the DFA that I am having. Either you can remove 0 or what you can do is you can make 0 again in a dead state. Fine. That is your choice. But this is in short the DFA, the necessary states and the transitions for our DFA. Fine. So as I told, this is the whole procedure that we have seen for every 0 followed by 1 1. But if the question is like modified little bit, then also if you got the whole procedure how we did the things, you will be able to do that also. Fine. I hope this video was helpful. I hope you got to understand how to make DFA, how to write RE, how to list out the strings. If you really found the video helpful, please like the video, please share it as much as possible. And if you are new to channel, if you have not subscribed the channel yet, please subscribe the channel. Thank you so much.